The Whispering Oak. In the heart of a quaint village nestled between rolling hills, there lived an old man named Elias. He was the village's beloved storyteller, and his tales wove magic into the lives of young and old alike. Every evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, the villagers would gather around the ancient oak tree in the center of the square. There, Elias would sit on a weathered wooden stool, his eyes twinkling with wisdom, and begin his enchanting narratives. Elias had a gift: the ability to transport his listeners to distant lands, to make them feel the warmth of desert sands or the chill of icy fjords. His stories were like golden threads connecting generations, binding the past to the present. Children would sit cross-legged, their eyes wide, as he spun tales of brave knights, mischievous fairies, and lost treasures. But one fateful evening, Elias didn't appear. The villagers waited, their anticipation turning to worry. Where was their beloved storyteller? Had he fallen ill? Or worse, had he left them forever? The children, sensing the adults' unease, decided to take matters into their own hands. They formed a secret pact, the Whispering Oak Club. Under the moonlight, they gathered near the ancient oak, their small faces determined. Their leader was a spirited girl named Eliza, with wild curls and freckles sprinkled across her nose. "Listen," Eliza whispered, her eyes shining. "Elias wouldn't just leave. We have to find him." And so, the children set off on their quest. Armed with lanterns and courage, they followed the winding forest path, the same path Elias had walked countless times. The moonlight filtered through the leaves, casting eerie shadows on the ground. The night was alive with whispers: the rustle of leaves, the hoot of an owl, and the distant howl of a wolf. As they ventured deeper into the woods, the children encountered strange things: a glimmering stream that sang when touched, a moss-covered stone that hummed ancient melodies. They pressed on, fueled by their determination and the memory of Elias's stories. Days turned into weeks, and still, there was no sign of the old storyteller. The children grew tired, their clothes torn, but they refused to give up. Eliza, with her unwavering spirit, led them forward. She believed Elias was trapped in a tale of his own, a story that had come to life. Finally, they reached a clearing where an enormous oak stood, a tree older than memory itself. Its gnarled roots seemed to reach into the very heart of the earth. And there, beneath its twisted branches, sat Elias. His eyes were distant, lost in some otherworldly reverie. The children approached cautiously, their breath catching. Eliza stepped forward. "Elias," she said softly, "why did you leave?" He blinked, as if waking from a dream. "Eliza," he murmured, "I've been chasing a story, a forgotten legend. It led me here, to the Whispering Oak. But you're our storyteller," Eliza insisted. "We need you." Elias sighed. "I feared my tales had grown stale, that I had nothing left to give. But this oak, it holds the essence of every story ever told. It whispered to me, promising new adventures." Eliza glanced at her friends. "We miss your stories, Elias. Come back with us." And so, the children surrounded Elias, their voices rising like a chorus. They shared their own stories, their fears, dreams, and laughter. Slowly, Elias's eyes brightened, and he stood. "Together," he said, "we'll weave a tale, one that binds us forever." And so, Elias returned to the village, the children by his side. The Whispering Oak remained, its secrets intact, but Elias knew that the greatest stories were those shared with love and laughter. Under the moonlit nights, the villagers gathered once more, and Elias resumed his place beneath the ancient oak. His stories flowed anew, and the children listened, their hearts full. And the oak? It whispered its approval, its leaves rustling in delight, for it had witnessed a tale of its own, a tale of friendship, courage, and the magic that binds generations together.